Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC, and I'm joined by Skill, who is a Grandmaster, top 500 player, one of the best in the world. We're going to be going through your gameplay in the Coach and Roast. We're going to try to give you some tips and advice on how you can improve and rank up, but we're also going to be making fun of all the stupid things that you do. Now, before you complain about this, everybody who submitted a video knows exactly what we're going to be doing, so don't whine, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
I could try it.
I feel like a Zarya or a Ryan would be good here.
Zarya or Ryan is almost always good.
You got that attack, Junkrat. All right.
What do we? Oh man, what's the lineup you got going here?
I got Bastion up top on the bridge.
I think you have a Sombra, a Genji.
We have Genji though, so we can take him out.
Now we have a Genji?
Genji,
and a
Sombra, and Junkrat.
Oh man.
And you only have a Lucio, unfortunately, which is really, really bad for solo healing.
No, they got a Zen. They got a Zen.
Oh, okay, they do now.
All right, so I mean this isn't your fault. Your diva, like, okay, so one of the problems I see where people say like, oh, we have a tank. It's yes, but your tank actually has to do tank things. And right now, unfortunately, your diva is not doing tank things. You as Lucio, you're basically the tank right now. And if the enemy had any aim whatsoever, you would have been dead like 10 times over.
Yeah, if you're going to run a single tank like that, you all have to go in simultaneously and hope that you win the fight. You can't have any delay. But somehow you broke through, so that's good.
Junkrat is laying on the damage.
They don't have a Junkrat, it's Zarya.
That's what I meant. I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, Junkrat and Zarya are the same person, obviously.
Symmetra's in the mid.
Oh my god, that Reinhardt was right next to you.
He could have charged and killed you.
He could have killed you so many times.
Ult is good.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Zenyatta ulted instead, that's good.
Ooh, good boop.
Nice boop. I can tell that you're a Lucio main.
Lucio Ryan in the mid.
Great Zen ult.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
See, here I would ult on Lucio and have everyone push in.
Zen, Zarya.
No, don't. Only heal the diva. Focus on him. I can stay alive. Oh, Symmetra behind. On the right in the building.
I was trying to get away.
The gas station.
Alright, so see, like right now, you're in a really bad. This isn't necessarily your deal, but your team is in a really bad position because you have no tank. Your only diva got knocked out, and basically you're gonna have a baby diva running around for the next 30 seconds, and your team can't push in. I mean, honestly, in a situation like this, it might be better if your diva just jumped off the cliff. Just jump off the cliff and then get the mech back, because it's probably gonna happen faster than, like, look at it, she's still running around. And now she's dead.
Why would you tell me at 10 steps in there?
You were walking in.
I was seriously
Ult
like
probably would have been good right there.
Yeah, he could have actually saved that diva from that Reinhardt if he decided to speed boost with his his speed boost, and he could have actually just saved her life that way. Nice move.
Oh, don't run into the. Okay.
Knock him off.
Now's a good time to run in with ult and speed boost.
Evan, use your ult. I don't know where. There's in the mid.
As Lucio, you can command when to tell people to go in. As soon as they see a Lucio
Alright, so
ult,
the Zen just did it. Zen just did
They
it.
have a Symmetra?
Didn't really need to use my ult. That was kind of dumb, but whatever. Kind of defines my play.
We've got both
Where are the turrets?
How long has he been holding his ult for?
quite a while. He could have used it like, okay, he used it to counter when he didn't really need to.
Stun.
Yeah,
Stun
nobody on your
pin,
team is actually. Well, there you go, a little bit. Okay.
That ult, you could have saved it because it was not going to save you from all those ultimates that they were using.
I thought we were doing really well.
Yeah, we weren't well.
Ooh.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
That was crap.
One thing I can say off the top of my head is the playstyle that you're doing. Remember that Lucio doesn't have any fall off damage. So you don't need to be in their face, jumping around. Instead, try to hang around with a DPS player, and just use your right click to help defend them. That knockback is pretty important. It can save lives. So, and again, your damage output is not impressive at all. So, just hang out with your DPS, save them if you need.
And just play
if you need to.
and sit there and just.
That's a pretty accurate sound.
I wasn't being serious. Don't do that.
That's no. Play Zen.
Yeah, Torbjorn is generally not. Well, actually, Junkrat isn't either.
Well, yeah. I mean, both of your. Okay, so this lineup's a little bit better. Your lineup in the last game was just garbage. I mean, that wasn't really anything you could specifically do anything about. But,
that Junkrat could be really bad.
And Lucio.
There's a chance he could go off if they decide to go in the tunnel.
I think Junkrat's a good
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Junkrat's a very good pick either. There's a high chance he just won't do anything. See, this tells me you're a Lucio main right here. This right here tells me you're a Lucio main.
Why are you all the way up there?
I don't know.
It's because you can, you know?
Come back.
uh-oh. There you go.
How did you even get up there?
Magic.
Legendary. I've hit a ferret out of the sky before.
Thanks.
Alright, so I don't particularly like that position. I think your team is a little too far forward.
Stop the payload.
Okay, where you are, if I was playing against you right here, you'd be dead. I mean, oh, and you actually ended up dying, so.
Oh my god, Will, are you serious?
Yeah, you're not invincible here.
I don't know how I died though. I had plenty of health.
You got hit by a fire strike.
Yeah.
So the thing is like when you're playing a Lucio, if you're doing like all the fancy stuff up on the top of the walls, it makes it really easy to spot you and just knock you out of the sky. So.
Yeah, also a lot of Lucios fall into a predictable pattern. They think because they can wall ride, they should. Use it as it's the same situation with Pharah players. They see that they have the ability to fly in the air, so something compels them to always be in the air. That's not true. You should, use it as a tool, not so much as a requirement. You could communicate to your team that there's a enemy McCree behind them, and they could have just turned and killed them real quick.
Yeah, we might.
Unfortunately, your healers aren't particularly strong in their single target, so you were floating pretty low HP with the rest of your team there for a bit.
Got him. Oh crap, McCree behind.
I think instead of a Zenyatta, Anna would have been better overall.
Nice, Junkrat.
I mean, Anna's like better.
Oh, she's the best healer in the game.
Yeah.
On the left.
Oh, yeah, you...
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, playing it too aggressive. Play more passive. Remember that Lucio provides a static improvement to your team. He just has guaranteed value, and the longer you survive, the more value you give. Don't worry about chasing kills or trying to pick off targets. Just make sure that you protect your team and you give that guaranteed value.
Good swap. A lot of Lucios don't do that. Like an ult will come in and they just keep it on healing. Switching it to speed can give your teammates like that extra little oomph to get them out of the explosion radius.
Yeah, healing will heal you, but speed boosting can prevent damage altogether, which is good.
Shit.
Language.
Almost got sound barrier.
I think your Reinhardt actually missed his ult.
Oh.
Reinhardt behind on the left. Reinhardt behind.
Okay, good calls. Good calls.
Good call. Remember, you can right click to push him back.
Can you hit us up with a drop the beat? Yeah, he did. Thanks. Not really that.
Ooh, that just got eaten. D.Va just ate that.
Point. Reinhardt's super low. 11:35.
They just gotta get 2 more meters.
One thing I noticed is you're aiming for the body too much. Landing a projectile with Lucio is hard enough as it is. So if you're gonna land a projectile, make sure it's a headshot.
Yeah, I didn't want to play in the dark, bro. I think I lost 6 matches.
All right. So, what's he need to improve on?
Aim for the head. Again, Lucio doesn't do a bunch of damage, so one way to supplement that is to always get headshots with him. So just always follow the x-axis. You don't need to aim, on the y-axis at all. Another thing is you're using pretty good switches, but use speed boost a little bit more. Remember that preventing damage altogether by speed boosting away is better than trying to heal through all that. The only exception is if Ana lands a grenade, in which case it doesn't matter because healing it's like 75 HP per second, which is insane. So it doesn't matter at that point. Perhaps switching off of Lucio might have been a good idea to win you the game. Maybe if it had gone for Ana, it would have been better because Zenyatta doesn't do much healing as it is, and it's single target. Lucio doesn't do much healing at all, but it's multi-target. It provides some value, but Ana could have actually saved your teammate specifically and maybe won you the game that way. You fell into the Lucio trap where you started wall riding a lot. You don't need to use it as a mix-up or as a tool to escape, not so much as a thing that needs to be done all the time. Like I said, you see it with Pharah players all the time. They think because they have something, they should always be using it, which is not the case. Only use it if you need it.
Positioning as well.
Yeah, positioning. You were chasing targets on your own, like you were trying to chase a diva. You actually got pinched by a Reinhardt, which killed you and cost your teammate some valuable healing. If you had opted to stay back with your team instead of chasing, maybe it would have turned out differently. Maybe you could have held back that push longer.
The other thing was like this isn't necessarily your fault either, because you only had one tank, and the tank was behind the cart, which isn't really preferable. But you were standing on the front of the payload with no shield, no barrier, nothing in front of you. If someone else in a higher skill bracket was there, like a McCree or a soldier or something, you would have been toast in like 2 seconds.
Exactly.
So if you're so here's the thing: if your tank is not in the correct position, then you need to be able to adjust for it. So you probably should have been riding on the side of the payload or behind it. Use the actual payload as that physical cover to prevent the damage. Yeah, they didn't do anything just because they were terrible and they couldn't hit you. But someone who actually knows how to aim is just going to headshot you a couple times and then you're dead.
My one last thing, it's probably the biggest tip for any Lucio player out there. It doesn't matter your rank. Remember that Lucio always provides a static value in the form of his aura. And so living longer is the most important thing that you can do. You should always be one of the last targets to die, just because you can heal so much to your entire team if you stay alive long enough.
All right, I think that's about it. Thank you very much for sending in the footage. Hope it helps you. If you'd like to have your gameplay coached and roasted, check out the description of this video for more details. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe because there's lots more Overwatch on the channel. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.